Alright, beloved, you know it's early out. We can't be too loud, because we are in a 55 and up community. We don't want to drive the ire of attention while we honor Neptune. Oh yeah, that's right. The sun, the birds, they're chirping. Oh, it's actually brighter over here. The sun and the birds are chirping. Which means we give honor to Neptune. We can see the dew in the sky, the mist, the fallen rain, the sprinkling of the water from the irrigation. All these are Neptune. The mind, the fluidity thereof, Neptune. Telepathy, co-location, co-located minds, all through the waters of Neptune, who we give honor to. Let's get on the Earth right now. Earth spirit, right? So we're on the Earth spirit, honoring the sun, God's son Horus, and the moon, which we can't see right now, because that's how we start. The Templar processes through the middle up through the Earth, the sun and moon, to Da'ath, to Kether. We're supposed to be able to see the pillars. If you can't see what both pillars are doing, you're not in the middle. If you think you're good, but you're doing it a certain way, but you're not centrally located, guess what? You're on the list. The list of the things that happen next. Maybe it's recollection. Maybe it's recognition. Maybe it's honor and favor for certain activity. Maybe it's judgment. We think all those things, because all those things happen under the sun, right? Some of those things are true. I guess we can't throw the scriptures away. I think the more fantastic the creation story, the better. Because these motherfuckers are going to try and dissect it and turn it into godly knowledge and use it for authority over people. Every kind of esoteric information. Anything that's godly, right? So, I don't think godly is good. I think ungodly is good. I think humanly is good. I think manly and womanly is good, right? I think Homo sapien unity is good, right? I think rejection of the gods, for the most part, it could be a good thing. And only inclusion for the parts that they benefit for. And not give honor beyond their merit, right? Just like people have been lifted up through spiritual meats beyond their merit, right? Spiritual meats that are not meant to be eaten. Not meant to be partaken with. But were partaken with through godly knowledge of the tree in the garden, right? Without that knowledge, you wouldn't have been able to get it. Some of that stuff's true. There's a judgment on that. Because you took rights and authority and allotments that were given to certain things that were not yours, and you attached to you through godly knowledge, right? Judgment, right? The light of judgment. See, these people are afraid that they're going to get exposed in the media, but they run the media. Now the light of judgment's going to hit them. They're not going to be able to go outside without those things hanging off them. They're not going to be able to move about in society without it being obvious. Why do you think we have wizards, warlocks, sorcerers, all that stuff in they call it fantasy, but it's not. It exists as parts of speech because there was a period of time they were relevant, right? They're relevant. We have them in the chronicles. All the things we call poems and poets and ancient information that's been laced and shuffled and cut up and recut and then re-narratived over and over. It's what the Greeks realized. What the Egyptians realized, that people are worshiping the stars, the sun, the moon, the four elements, right? The zodiac, the decans, right? The deities, the planets, right? The sun, the moon, the earth. They all have personifications, spirits and stuff. They realize that that's all that's been ever going on. And that one column of understanding isn't actually true, and the capacity that truth is true. Unless you're talking about the pillars left and right, the gods, the planets, right? The things that have authority over this preeminent reality, right? If you're not talking about that, you're not talking about anything. If you're talking about the Boaz pillar, the right pillar, left pillar, you're a little bit of something, you got something going on. But the whole picture's not there. We are the children of the stars and the sun, moon, and earth. The other things just have aspect on us. They have authority and aspect. And that's what makes the minds, the ages, and everything's roll. We're in a position where people have gotten some of this godly information on the left and right and poured it into the middle and polarized everybody to the left and right. We're supposed to be in the middle. We're supposed to be able to use the left and right, but not to take godly authority by taking people's allotments from them. Unrighteousness, right? You can use the left and right pillar to do things in the middle, on Malkuth, to manipulate matter, bring things together, create cohesion, right? Create things that may manifest reality, but may not be spiritually bad or spiritually wicked, but could be used for good, like science. Certain science. We're not talking about directed evolution. We're talking about certain science, like chemicals, processes, things. There are things where applications of them are good, applications of them are bad. Applications of them are ideal, right? So we're looking for an envelope for everything. That's how everything is, guys. There's too much one polarity, too much other polarity, and then there's kind of a mixture where both of those things are good and benefic. Like you need a little bit of the shade, you need a little bit of the white and the black in order to get 3D, right? To get shape and form, right? The tohu wabohu, right? The shape and the shape and the formless become formless because of the light and the dark. The light exists because the dark absorbs the light. So light has somewhere to go, right? Think about it. Otherwise, it'd be all just light. We know it's all just light, even darkness. It's a different kind of light, right? It's anti-light. It's where light goes to. We know that comes from the center. Light comes from the center and goes left and right. So our source for light should not be the pillar of Jacob or the pillar of Boaz, the light of darkness or the light of white magic, right? I forget to tell you that there's 3 polarities. We're supposed to be in the middle. You're not supposed to feel amazing all the time. That's the right pillar. Unnecessarily amazing. And you just coast right into stuff. The left, most of the time you'll feel unnecessarily melancholy. You don't need it. As you go up. The more you go up, the more it gets laid on you. With great wisdom comes great sorrow. Because you know you fucked up once you go up there. They don't let you know that you didn't fuck up. You know something's wrong. You really got something bad if you're calling him Satan still. Because you took from his inventory, didn't even know his name. And you got it worse, the worst. Calling him Saturn, you got something going on. Still took godly information. The birds are happy. The sun gives us to us every day. People are running, enjoying it. We're appreciative. We just can't wait until something fun happens here. Because this game, this little, it's always burning since the world is turning. We didn't start the fire. But y'all put an iron in. Guess what? You gotta be holding that iron in that day. And everyone's gonna see you. It's gonna be lit up red. And like, oh, you are a partaker. What if everybody just sees you for who you are? And like the scriptures say, they all pursue you for the very blood you clear on the land. You know, there's spirits hanging off of them, telling everybody that they healed them and stuff. What are they going to do? You can't even walk around in public. And then they're going to get, these spirits eventually are going to be able to get access to materialize to specific reality and just start gang beating you. Right? So Shabbathia showed me, like, you don't want to be in this camp. Don't get near them. These people, even one is enough to get you called. There'll be a time where everybody knows that's what's going on. Oh, you guys got spirits hanging off you. And we don't get in trouble if we take them. There is a purge thing, I think, going to happen. And when people see that, they're going to be like, oh, dude, that dude's got how many of those? Oh, yeah, that's totally justified. We'll probably get honored for removing that. Would that be terrible? A societal collapse where technology goes down, but everybody can see all the people who have been doing wicked stuff because the spirit's hanging off of them. And then the demon hunters are out, just the regular people who weren't doing wicked stuff. They were just regular working class people, just removing you specters out of here. You know? Kind of like that one movie with the guy with the axe. What's his name? Matthew McConaughey? With the axe, with the Otis carved into it. I forget what name. Buried them all in the roses. And there was a psychological blur on all the cameras. And all of that. Where did they get that from?
Is that a real thing? Is there spirits working on stuff? Just making sure stuff happens? Is there a cleanup crew? You know there's a cleanup crew. If there's a mess up crew, there's a cleanup crew. Come on now. Wake up. I know y'all are watching. Have a great rest of your day.